Brought to you by Lister Pros TV, streaming from Tempe, Arizona. And we're live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey guys, Jordan here with Real Estate Pros on Lister Pros TV, and today we're in Tucson, Arizona with Pam Ruggeroli, got it right, Long Realty Associate Broker, and also the 2017 Tucson Association of Realtors President. So thank you for taking time out of your busy day and spending a little bit of time with me here at Connect.
You bet. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it. Like you said, I'm an associate broker with Long Realty and current president until November 30th.
All right, so it's coming to an end.
It is.
After Thanksgiving, you're basically done.
I'll be a has-been.
So you mentioned that earlier you mentioned that you've been in real estate for 16 years. So we'll give you an opportunity to kind of introduce yourself. What interested you in real estate? How you fell into the business, and just give us a little bit of background.
Well, I didn't fall into the business necessarily. My mother was a realtor for over 30 years in Las Vegas, where I grew up. Yeah. And swore I'd never be a realtor.
That's how it always goes, right?
Well, not always, but that's how it happened with me. I was a dental hygienist for 15 years and injured my arm, and I was not able to be a hygienist anymore. I was looking for something to do that would give me time to be able to spend time with my 3 young children at the time. And so I actually went into cellular phone sales.
Really?
Yeah.
Were you one of those mall girls that are trying to get people stopped?
I was giving cell phones away for free, though the way we made our money was on the plan, not on the phone, right? So I was giving them away for free, and it wasn't hard to get people to take something for free, right? So anyway, I also did a lot of volunteer work. And at that time, I was coaching my daughter's cheerleading squad for Pop Warner cheerleading and football. And I was selling candy bars in front of a grocery store up at River and Craycroft, where now Whole Foods is, used to be an Abco. And a gentleman walked up to me and said, "So how many of those candy bars do you have to sell to reach your goal?" And I looked down at the box and I looked back up at him and I said, "A lot." And he handed me his card. He said, "Call me on Monday, let me see what I can do to help." So he took me 2 days later around to visit all of his friends and got us a bunch of donations. And we were able to take our trip to California for the girls to cheer in a regional competition. And that's how I met a gentleman by the name of Jack Merrick, who at the time owned ERA AP Brown Company. And we became friends, and over time he convinced me that I should be in real estate. And so here I am today.
Awesome. So that's interesting. So your mom was in real estate, but then you were a hygienist. So it's kind of interesting how you come back to real estate, right?
Yeah, it's interesting how life happens.
So we're talking today about building long-lasting relationships, which has been kind of a key part of how you've grown your business in real estate. So talk to us a little bit about how do you build a long-lasting relationship, and what impact that has had on your business?
Yeah, so relationships are very important to me, and I love this business because I love helping people. The very first person I ever sold a house to is a friend of mine today, and we go out and get together every few months and have dinner and a few drinks and catch up. She's probably my #1 referral source over the years. I have a few of those. But yeah, for me it's just, take care. I tell all my agents this, take care of the people, the money will come. If you're in this business for just the commission check and nothing else, then it's not going to work out. So I love people. I love helping people. I stay in touch with my clients from the time they buy or sell with me until they're gone, So I love my clients, and I love helping them and their friends and family. So I just started out that way in my business. I was never really into cold calling or door knocking, or not that there's anything wrong with that, because there's something for everybody, right? For me, it was more of getting involved in community programs and charitable organizations, networking groups. I've done a lot of volunteering over the years, and I've just built a sphere of influence of people that I love and send me business.
So has that been the case from the beginning, or did you try something? Because a lot of people, when they first get into real estate, they'll try anything just to try to get it going.
Oh, I think.
And then they figure out, like, all right, this is my niche. This is how I'm going to grow my business. You know, whether it's, you know, cold calling, or whether it's just going to be focused on the people, the relationships building out in the community, kind of like how you've done. How was it different year 1 for you versus year 16 in the business?
So yes, it's definitely evolved over time, and I think I've tried just about everything. And if I haven't, and they call me, I probably will try it, just because I'm a sucker
just to
for
see.
trying new things. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? It fails. You can try something else, right?
Right.
But interesting that you asked that question, because, and I share this with my new agents, it took me 11 months to sell my very first home.
Oh, wow.
I don't recommend it, because you'll be broke doing that. In fact, I was in the hole my first year.
Some top ramen diet going on.
Yeah, exactly. But, you know, if you're persistent and you're consistent and you truly focus on what's right, then it will pan out in the end. Now, it may be a longer process going that route, but for me, it was more rewarding, because, like I said, to this day, that very first buyer is still a friend of mine. We're still in contact with each other on a regular basis. And my clients become my friends, and I love that part of this business.
So you've been the president of Tucson Association of Realtors since, so do you start like December 1st?
I started December 1st,
last
2016, yes.
So, have you been involved with TARs prior, I'm assuming?
I have. I started volunteering, for several different things, realtor-based, around 2007. And so I was president of the Arizona Certified Residential Specialists. I was president of the Hearth Foundation. And then ultimately I got on the board of directors for the Tucson Association of Realtors, and served as their president-elect in 2016 and president in 2017.
So has there been any surprises from previously to being the president of things that you have to deal with, or what does the role look like as president of Tucson Association of Realtors? It sounds like a hefty role that you have to fill. Is it a lot of dealing with problems, or is it more like proactively helping educate agents? What does it look like?
You know, it's a little bit of everything. Our biggest challenge this year is that we needed to hire a new CEO. So for about the first 7 months, myself and my CEO search task force worked on hiring a CEO. We got him in place the end of June, and so that relieved a lot of the responsibilities off of me once he was put in place. But we have amazing staff, and basically, as the president of the association, you're there to represent your association and its members. And if somebody has an issue that they're dealing with, they'll come to you and ask for help with it. We're also always looking for ways that we can increase our member benefits, how we can help our members succeed. So there's a lot that goes into it. We have regular board meetings. We also have regular executive meetings. So that's time consuming as well. So it's really not major issues per se. It's just getting things done and directing our staff on how we want things done.
Yeah.
So.
And advice for brand new real estate agents getting into the business. Obviously, we know it's kind of a hot market now in Arizona. You know, it seems like there's a lot of, you've probably seen has there been a surge in realtors in TAR?
Yeah, we've seen an increase in membership definitely over the past few years. And this year probably even greater than the year before. So we definitely see a bunch of new members coming in, and basically just don't give up. You know, I tell this to all my new agents. You know, it's not a get rich quick scheme. Be persistent and consistent in whatever you do, and in the long run, long term, it will work. It will pay off for you. And again, I'll say it. I know I've said it twice already, but focus on the people. You take care of them, they'll take care of you.
Yeah, that's great advice for brand new agents. And we know there's a big attrition rate, you know, in the first year. So it sounds like if you can get past that first year, focus on the long vision and what you're trying to create in your real estate career. It seems like a lot of people would jump in, oh, quick money, real quick, and then it's not exactly what they think, and then they end up doing something else.
Right. You go to real estate school, you don't learn how to sell real estate.
Right.
You learn about the laws and whatnot of real estate, but you don't learn how to sell real estate. And I think that, and I knew what it took to be a realtor because I watched my mother do it.
Sure.
But it took
You're
me
like,
a while.
and that's why I didn't want to do
to succeed. Exactly, right? So it took me a while to get there and be successful, but it's so rewarding. There's no greater feeling than when you get to hand the keys to a new homeowner, or you help a seller move on. I just had one recently that they wanted to move to Florida to be closer to their children, and I was able to help them sell their home so that they could get closer to their family. It's just very, very rewarding. I will say I have not had one single transaction that I didn't find rewarding.
Yeah.
Yeah, so and first-time home buyers are my all-time favorite.
Yeah, they're so excited.
And they're scared and nervous. And I'm like, don't worry about it. I'm going to take you by the hand. We're going to go through every step of the way. You don't have to memorize all this. That's what I'm here for. I'm going to help you through this process. And at the end, I get to hand you the keys. And so I just did a walkthrough with first-time home buyers this morning, and they're just so excited.
Yeah.
You can just feel the energy.
So if somebody out there watching this video is interested in maybe hiring you for a real estate transaction in Tucson, or pick your brain about the Tucson Association of Realtors, or how to get on the board, or be more involved in the real estate community, how would somebody go about getting a hold of you?
Well, you can either call me or text me at 520-954-7138, or my email address is pam@pamruggeroli.com. Ruggeroli is Ruggeroli. So pam@pamruggeroli.com.
Awesome. Well, thanks for taking time out of your busy day to spend some time with me on Real Estate Pros.
Oh, you bet.
And we will see you guys on the next episode. For more information on hosting your own Facebook live show just like this one, message Lister Pros directly on Facebook, and we will see you guys on the next episode.